Sup team, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be answering your questions and comments on recent videos. I like to do this from time to time, filming on my iPhone 6 because I'm so tilted. The autofocus on my Canon, it's just busted. I think I dropped it too many times, but yeah, let's do it. How do I intend to grow my one-man business without a right hook and selling products? What is the path end game you have in mind? First of all, shout out to Jesse, because what disrespect, one-man business. To answer your question, Paul, there's two parts. First, I think people would grossly underestimate how much you can sell without actually selling. Meaning, if you help a ton of people with content and then you follow up with micro follow-up, meaning you scale the unscalable in Instagram DMs, you scale the unscalable on emails for free, the number of people who want your service without ever having to write a sales email, without ever having to promote, is there. The second part of your question is growth. I'm not a businessman. I'm 96% artist, 4% business. I like to create, and I feel drawn to and guilty that I've been given things to the point where I want to help people. So growth doesn't necessarily, business growth means dollars, but for me, I don't know how much I really want to grow my business in that sense. I want to grow impact. I want to grow legacy. I want to grow how much I help people. But right now, clearly my actions aren't mapping a scalable business, which is because I don't know that that's what I want. So I measure growth on the number of people who handwrite me notes, on the number of people who write me emails saying thank you so much, I've been following you for 3 years, you've helped me with this, this, and this. I measure growth on the number of times I get a tear in my eye from an email from a stranger who's you literally changed my life. Does that make sense? A lot of book readers. The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield is a must read for anyone who makes stuff. Honestly, just for anyone. It's a short read. It looks like this. Go buy it on Amazon. Link in the description. Not an affiliate link. I don't want you 7 cents. Go get it. Hey Mike, I heard you updated your macros app and is even more user-friendly and awesome and free, and everyone should go download it. Why aren't you big in YouTube? Because Paul P2517, you're not mashing the like button and the share button hard enough. That's literally why. Am I still writing 500 words per day? Yes, I am. However, I am bullshit, and I should have set up better rules for myself, because what I've been doing is I've been journaling much harder than I ever have since I journaled super hard my freshman year of college, but the hardest I have since then. So I'm writing 500 words a day, but I'm not accomplishing the goal. I should have made stipulations, fitness content, blog specific, or some kind of publish X per week, but I am writing, and my writing chops feel good, but it's not to the end that I was aiming for. Big shout out Nas Max Fit. Thank you for commenting. Shout out my boy Christopher Johns, year of the micro. Love you, bro. Great perspective, Mike. Thanks for sharing. You should discuss your concept of screening clients when first starting out versus now. I know some people aren't worth it, but is it worth accepting everyone just when starting out? So I think what Kristen means with not worth it, and shout out, by the way, I know you watch a lot of these, I appreciate you, is if someone is going to be a huge hassle, negative personality type. I've been lucky to not have to deal with this, but I've heard from friends who are in the industry of dealing, just very negative, extremely demanding. Some percent of human beings on earth, 1%, just aren't great people. And so I assume that's what she means. This isn't a coaching thing. This is an every single industry thing. When starting out versus when a little bit more established, or not being in that desperate grind kind of mode. The difference is early on you say yes to absolutely everything because you want to see what works. Time is your asset, right? You have free time and you do all the unscalable stuff, including taking on super low cost, difficult, friends, family, whatever, to gain experience and in the context of fitness, build before and afters, get better at your craft, spread word of mouth by doing good, by doing right by people, and then they tell their friends, oh, I lost 50 pounds working with Kristen. As you progress, time is a more limited resource. And by the way, I'm not very good at this, but I wrote a blog post called something about 15 minutes for coffee, where I discuss this concept that you guys should actually read if you're interested. But as you have to narrow your focus as you progress, because time is a limited resource, and dedicating it towards the thing that makes sense for the outcome you want is how you need to do that. If you continue to just, in the context of fitness, if you continue to just work with everyone who wanted to work with you, you would run out of time and like decrease quality of service, etc. I hope that helps. By the way, going through these videos, just seeing a lot of like button smashing, I'm seeing a lot of comments. I'm loving it. I'm loving the engagement. I feel like Eric right now, by the way. Jesse, can we get a little Eric shout out clip in here?
Shout out to Phil Knight. Shout out to Brian McGovern. Shout out Tom Falvey, Jeff Peterson, Mike Durso, Trevor Rozier-Burt, the glue.
What's up, Gavin? When you're talking about growing up with a family all overweight, etc., I was 16 until I honestly think YouTube and watching people gave me the understanding of fitness and losing weight. The internet is insane, guys. I talk about this in an old video on motivation where when I was working the accounting job, and even more recently, like the people around me weren't doing what I wanted to be doing, but I used the internet for access to the minds of people who, like, I sought out people who were more like-minded, because who you surround yourself with, including online, matters. And yeah, like technology just allows, you know, a kid growing up in an overweight family in the South who doesn't have any concept of nutrition or exercise, like, that kid can find stuff on the internet, can learn, can associate, can like be part of a community and can learn through that. Just, it's huge. Just comments on the truth about my viral video. I really think, like, I'm really starting to second guess how bad some of the people who hard sell vanity are. Not how bad they are, but I just don't really go that route when maybe I should. Because if vanity is the gateway drug to the habits that make someone's life better in the long term, then does it really matter what got them in it in the first place? Right? It's results that matter. Yeah, actually. Go buy my ebook and count your macros like me, and this is what you'll look like. It's only $24.95 and 16 easy payments. Sign up today. Do you usually get the same burrito bowl, or do you constantly switch it up? Andrew Kenny, that's a good question. I'm going to link up a video I made about my Chipotle order. All right, we're going to wrap up the video here. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you're not subscribed, hit the sub button and hit the little bell next to it, which means you actually get notified when I make videos. I make daily YouTube videos. We're on number 55, I think, every single day, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, that's the end of the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That was an awful outro.